So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can make use of the black hat strategy that I'm about to teach you to get unlimited clicks to your CPA offers, right? Now, a very good thing about this strategy is that this strategy is an automated method, right? So all you need to do is set it up, get it running, and check back from time to time, right? And this is going to be making you a lot of money with CPA marketing. And if you take a very close look on my screen, you're going to see that in the past 1 year, I've been able to gain over 2 million engagements using this black hat strategy. And that is the same reason why I want to come over here on YouTube and share this strategy with you guys and show you guys exactly what I did in order to gain this kind of engagement and how you can replicate exactly what I did and get this kind of results for yourself. Now, before we jump in this video, guys, my name is Daniel Ola and this is my YouTube channel right here, Big Alpha Money. And what I do is I go out there, I find different strategies on how to make money online. I come over here on YouTube and share these strategies with you guys and show you guys exactly how you can replicate these and make this kind of money for yourself, right? Now, although I'm going to be teaching you exactly how to get clicks and how you can actually get a lot of them, if you want to go a little bit further and learn my personal strategies and techniques that I currently use, I have the first link in the description right there. It's going to be the link to my course where I teach my students how they can make over $5,000 every single month using CPA marketing, using my personal strategies that I use to start up, right? So you can go ahead and just check that out if you're interested in that. But for now, guys, let's get back into the video and let me jump onto my laptop screen and let me show you guys exactly how you can get unlimited clicks to your CPA offers. Let's go, guys. So the first thing you're going to have to do is to download this landing page that I have on my screen right here, right? This is just a landing page that I got from the internet. I'm going to leave the link to this landing page. You can download this landing page and follow up with me in this video. You're going to have this right here, right? So this is a PS5 giveaway landing page, right? So basically what we're going to be doing is we're just going to go through this landing page. I'm just going to show you this landing page and what this landing page offers. And then I'm going to show you how we can actually link this landing page to our CPA networks, right? That way we can get a landing page that is working and a landing page that is linked with our network, right? So we want to be sure that any traffic we're sending over to this landing page is going to be converting and getting money for us, right? So first thing we're going to do is, as you can see over here, it says get PlayStation 5 prototype for free, right? So we're going to go ahead and change this prototype, right? Because the PlayStation 5 has been out for some time already, right? So we're going to delete this prototype. We're going to change that. So we know that we're going to be changing that. And then it says we value our customers. And because of that, we're giving away some prototypes of PlayStation 5 for free. As I said, we're going to change the prototype. We're going to change that to something else. And then it says you will be able to test our new system and the best games ever, right? So we're going to go ahead and change the description. We don't want to use this because this is an old landing page. So we're going to change this text over here into something that is more recent, right? So I'm going to go over here and click on continue. Once I click on continue, it's going to ask me for my name. So I'm just going to go ahead and put in my name right there. It's going to ask me for my email address. I'm going to go ahead and put in my email address, which is bigalphamoney@gmail.com, right? It says, what is your region? I'm just going to go ahead and choose Africa, right? So if I click on continue right here, it should take me to the next page, which it says checking if there's any PlayStation 5 test kits left in Africa. So we're going to change this test kit, right? Later on, I'm going to show you guys exactly how we're going to change all this, right? Because you need to change this. If not, your landing page is not going to feel recent, right? People are going to feel like they're coming over to an old page or an old giveaway, right? And it's not going to really help you because a lot of people are going to be clicking off this landing page, right? So we're going to make sure we change all this into something recent, right? But it says here, choose your PlayStation. We're going to choose either the PlayStation 5 or the digital edition, right? So we're going to go ahead and come for the digital edition. And I'm going to come over here where it says I choose the digital version. I'm going to click on that. And you can see it says your summary. This is your name. This is your email. This is your region, Africa, right? So it says reserving your PlayStation 5 digital. We're going to wait for all these to connect. And as you can see over here, it says 523 SMTP error, right? This is an error that is going to come over here. It says, please verify that you are human, right? And then our human verification button should pop up right here, right? So if they click on this verify right here, anybody that's coming over to your landing page clicks on this verify, they're going to be taken over to your content locker or your CPA lockers, right? If you don't know what that means right now, just hold on. I'm going to show you guys exactly how to create a content locker, right? And this is where you're going to click on verify. Once you click on verify, it should take them to that page, right? And once they complete any of the offers on that content locker, you're going to get paid, right? So what we're going to do right now is to create a content locker in order for us to actually link it to this landing page, right? Because right now this button is doing absolutely nothing, right? So I want to come over to a website like ogads.com. OG Ads is a CPA network that is known for content locking, right? And I like to use OG Ads because they have a lot of offers on them, right? So I'm going to come over here and log into my OG Ads account. And it's going to bring me up to my home page, right? So you can see over here on one of my OG Ads accounts, you can see it says your revenue over here today, I have over $747, right? So that is what I made today alone, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just reload this page, right? I want to refresh this page and show you guys that this is real proof right here. I'm not just showing you guys a bunch of fake screenshots and all that, right? Now, so I'm going to come over here, click on where it says reload, right up here. You can see it says reload right here. I'm going to click on reload. And you're going to see it still says 5,800. All right, let me come over here to the payout over here, $747, right? So I made this money right here today. I'm going to show you guys exactly how you can do exactly what I am doing, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over to where it says tools right here. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and create a content locker, right? Because a content locker is the only way we're going to link our landing page to OG Ads, right? So we're going to come over here where it says tools. We're going to come over here to where it says content lockers. I'm going to click on that. And it's going to bring you up to this page right here, right? So this is the page where you can see all the content lockers that you have created in the past, right? You can currently see the content locker that I'm using on this account right here. It's a Super Sport Premier League stream locker, right? So what I do is I got a programmer to create a content locker specifically that looks like the Super Sport Premier League site, right? So that was what I've been running on this account right here. You can see the revenue it has made, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here at the top section right here where it says create a locker. We're going to click on that. And it's going to bring us up to this page. So this is where we're going to actually give our locker a name, right? So in this case, we're just going to name this PS5 locker, right? We're just going to do that. You can also see by the left hand section right here a preview of how your locker is going to look like. So these are the offers that are going to pop up on our locker, right? So we're going to scroll down here where it says load method. We're going to leave this on JavaScript. Where it says unlock action, we're going to leave this to where it says redirect to another URL, right? So what this is going to do is once someone is done with this locker, it's going to redirect them to a specific website that we choose, right? So for this instance, guys, I'm going to be using the PS5 official website. So I'm just going to go ahead and copy the website right here. I'm going to come back to my locker, come over to where it says redirect URL. We're going to paste that right there, right? So where it says create locker, we're just going to go ahead and click on that. And you're going to see it's going to create a brand new locker for us, right? So you can see over here, this is our PS5 locker that we just created. And we currently have $0, right? So that means we haven't made any money on this locker. We want to start making money, right? So we're going to come over here where it says actions. We're going to click on that. Come over here where it says view details. We're going to click on that. And it's going to bring up the details of your content locker, right? So first thing over here, we have domain. You can go ahead and change this domain if you want. But what we want to do is we want to scroll down here and you're going to see a link, right? So they're going to give you a link. This is the link right here. This is the link that we need to copy in order to actually link our content locker to this landing page right here, right? So once they come over here and click on verify, we're going to link our content locker to this button right here. So once they click on verify, it's going to take them over here to our content locker, right? Hopefully you're understanding me, right? So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to copy this link, right? So this is the link we're going to need in order to link this to this button right here, right? So once you have the locker downloaded, I'm going to leave the link in the description of these videos where you can actually download the locker. You're going to come over to a mega file. This is the locker right here, and you're going to have to download the locker, right? So once you download the locker, guys, you're going to have a file that's going to be in a zip folder like this, right? So this is what it's going to look like. You're going to say PlayStation 5 zip, right? You want to go ahead and unzip the file, and you're going to have a folder like this. What you want to do is you want to open up this folder, right? So this is what you're going to have in the folder. You're going to have instructions on how to actually edit your locker, and you're going to have a folder with the locker information, right? So I'm going to open up this locker information and come over to where it says index.html, right? So this is the file that we're going to have to edit in order for us to actually add our OG ads link, that is our content locker link, to this landing page right here, right? So what we're going to need to do is, in order to edit this landing page, is to come over to a brand new website and type in Visual Studio Code, right? Just type that in, click on enter, and it's going to bring you up to this website right here, right? So this is the first website right here, Visual Studio Code editing software. This is a software that's going to help us edit this landing page right here, right? It's going to give us all the code that was used to create this landing page, and we have all the freedom in the world to change whatever we want to change, right? Remember, I told you guys that we're going to change a couple things, right? So we're going to go ahead and make sure you download this software right here. I already have this software on my laptop, right? But so I'm going to go ahead and just start editing, right? I'm going to show you guys exactly how to edit. But if you don't have the software, what you want to do is you want to come over to this website and download this software, right? So once you download the software, guys, you're going to actually have your file that looks like this. What you want to do is you want to right click on this, and then you want to come over to where it says open with, and I'm going to open this up with Visual Studio Code. So I'm going to click on that, and then it should load up Visual Studio Code for me. And this is all my files right here, and this is all the code that was used to create our locker, right? So what we want to do now is we want to go ahead and come over to our landing page site, right? And why we need to come over to this site is we want to see the rendered version of our landing page, right? We want to see the rendered version of the code in order for us to actually edit the code, right? Because Visual Studio is going to give you the code version, right? This does not look like the version that the browsers are going to show up, right? So we need to see what we're editing in order for us to actually edit it, right? So remember, we have get PlayStation 5 prototype for free. What we want to do is we want to go ahead and change this prototype, right? So we can change this to maybe PlayStation 5 Pro, because that's the newer version of PlayStation, right? If you come over to their website, you can see they have a Pro version that is coming out very soon, right? I don't think it's out yet, but it doesn't matter, right? So we're going to come over to our landing page right here, and we're going to go ahead and copy prototype, right? And once I copy that, I'm going to come over to Visual Studio Code, and I'm just going to go ahead and search for that word prototype, right? So once I search for prototype, what Visual Studio Code is going to do is going to bring up anywhere in this entire code that the word prototype comes up, right? So you can see over here, it says PlayStation 5 prototype for free, right? We're going to go ahead and change this word prototype, right? We're going to just change this to PlayStation 5 Pro. I'm going to change this to PRO, right? So once we do that, guys, we're going to come over to the top section right here where we searched for prototype. I want to come over to this down arrow, right? Once we click on this, it's going to bring up the next part of the landing page that has the word prototype, right? So we have that here. We're just going to go ahead and change prototype to Pro. We're just going to click on Control S if you're on Mac, Command S to save that, right? Once I save my file, I'm going to click on Save again. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and launch this file one more time, right? So let's go ahead and double click on index.html, and then you can see it says get PlayStation 5 Pro for free, right? So it has changed this prototype to Pro. Now, anybody that's coming to this landing page knows they're coming in for something new, right? They're coming over to a new giveaway site that is not old, right? And that's going to give them a feeling that they are going to have a chance to win this PlayStation right here, right? So the next thing we want to change is the link to our content locker, right? So I want to come over to OG ads. Like I said, we're going to copy this link right here to our content locker, and then we're going to come back over to Visual Studio Code. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight this prototype. I'm going to delete that. And what you want to do is you want to search for locker URL. Once you search it for that, it's going to bring up this section right here, right? So this is the section where you're going to include the URL to your content locker, right? Now, the landing page that you download in this video is going to be specifically set up like this. So all you have to do is follow my steps step by step, right? So you're going to come over here where it says locker URL. What you want to do is you want to go ahead and paste the URL to your OG ads account right here. So I'm going to highlight this and paste this right there, right? So once I paste that right there, I'm just going to go ahead and click on save, right? Once I save this one more time, right? Once I do that, guys, once I come over to landing page right here and I refresh this, my locker is now automatically added to this landing page, right? Because we have linked this to OG ads using our link right here, right? So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and host our landing page, right? We've edited our landing page, we've added the corrections that we need to add, and then we've added our CPA locker on the landing page, right? So the next thing we want to do is to host this landing page. What we mean by that is to make it available for anyone on the internet to be able to access it, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to come over to a website called static.app, right? So this is a website that's going to help us host our HTML sites for completely free, right? So you don't need to spend any money on this app. Everything is going to be completely free and very, very easy for you to do, right? So what we're going to do now, as you can see over here, it says drag and drop the zip archive here, right? So this is where we're going to drop our landing page file, right? That's the file you downloaded from the description of this video. I'm going to come over to my file manager, and then I'm going to open up my folder section, right? So this is our file right here. This is the landing page folder, right? So I'm going to go ahead and right click on this, and I'm going to come over to where it says send to. I'm going to come over here and send this to a compressed zipped folder. I'm going to click on that, and then we should have a folder right here that says zip, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and drag this zip folder into our website right here. We're going to drop that right there. It's going to upload our file right here. You can see it's 100% uploaded. Very, very simple because our file is very, very light. So it's going to upload very fast. Come over to where it says free domain name. You can come over here and change this to the domain name you want to set it to. Let's say, for instance, I want to set this to PlayStation Pro Lock, right? Let's just use that. Come over here, and this is where you're going to create an account, right? So because you have to create an account if you want to use this software, right? So I'm just going to put in my Gmail right there. Once I do that, come over here, I'm going to put in my full name, and then where it says password right here, this is where I'm going to create a password, right? So I'm just going to go ahead and type in a very simple password that I'm going to remember, and I'm going to come over here, and then I'm going to accept this and click on where it says continue. I'm going to click on that. It's going to create a brand new account for you, and it's going to load up your landing page right here, right? So this is the landing page, and what I can do is I can click on this to open this up, right? And then come over here, and then maybe click this link right here to view our landing page, right? So you can see this is our landing page right here. It has fully been uploaded to the web, and we can grab the link to this landing page right here and share it anywhere on the internet, and anybody that comes over here completes this landing page and gets access to our locker. They complete the locker, right? We're going to get paid $1, $2. It depends on the offer that they complete, right? So what we're going to do now is we're going to take this landing page and we're going to go ahead and start promoting it, right? That is, we want to start getting traffic to this landing page, right? So how do we get unlimited traffic to this landing page, right? How do we get so much traffic that you're going to be making thousands and thousands of dollars every single week, right? How do you do that, right? So this is how you do this. First of all, you're going to grab the link to this landing page right here, right? In this case, I'm using this random link right here, but what you want to do is you want to go ahead and just change your domain name to something that makes sense, right? So you don't have people thinking that your site is just another spammy site, right? So once you grab the link to your site, what you want to do is you want to come over to twitter.com or x.com, whatever you want to call it, and you want to come over to this search bar right here, right? So I'm going to come over to this search bar. I'm going to go ahead and look for the PlayStation account, right? That is, I'm going to use this one right here that says Ask PlayStation, right? So this is the PlayStation support account, right? And what they do is they just post information about PlayStation, how they can help you fix your PlayStation or any problem you have with your PlayStation, right? So this is their verified account. This is the official account, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and make a screenshot right here where it says Ask PlayStation. We're just going to go ahead and edit this tweet right here, right? So we're going to go ahead and right click our screen, come over, scroll down here where it says inspect. We're going to click on inspect, right? And what we're going to do is we're going to edit our screen, right? We're going to change this thing. So it's going to look like the official PlayStation website is actually posting this, right? So I'm going to come over to this icon over here at the left hand section, right? I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to scroll down here to this text section. I'm going to click on that, and what that is going to do is going to highlight the part of the code that has this text that we want to edit, right? So I'm going to go ahead and open up this code right here, and then you can see this is the text right here, right? So I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to go ahead and edit this code. So I'm going to right click on it, come over to where it says edit text, right? And then we're going to go ahead and change this, right? So I already went ahead and just created a very simple script. So I'm going to open up my notepad and just show you guys what I wrote right here. It says the new PlayStation Pro has been set to be released on certain date. New information from HQ says 1,000 PS5 Pros will be given away before the date of the release. You can enter to register at PlayStation.com to win the updated PlayStation 5 Pro. So I'm going to copy everything that I just wrote right here. I'm going to come back here, come over to where it says edit text. I'm going to paste that right there, right? So once I paste that right there, I'm going to go ahead and make sure I pick the date that the PS5 Pro is going to be released. Let's see, when is the PlayStation 5 Pro coming out, right? So let's check that. November 7th, 2024. So I'm going to copy that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over to my Twitter account right here where I have my date. I'm going to right click on this and then I want to edit my text. I'm going to come over to where it says date. We're just going to go ahead and make sure we edit that, right? So we're going to put in the date right there and paste that right there, right? So once we do that, I'm going to click on that, close this up right here, right? So you can see that I'm not actually giving them our content locker links right here. It's because we want this to feel very authentic, right? If they go over to PlayStation.com and they don't find the giveaway site, they are definitely going to come back to your tweet and click on your links, right? So what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and just screenshot this right here. And once I do that, guys, what we're going to do now is we're going to take this screenshot and we're going to repost this screenshot on our Twitter account, right? So I'm going to come over here to my Twitter account and I'm going to come over to this icon right here that says post. I'm going to click on that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just type in YouTube channel, right? So we have that right there. I just did this post right here. I said just enter the giveaway. Hopefully I could win one. I would love to get an early look at the console. It would be great for my YouTube channel, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and just add one more thing. I'm gonna add right. So this is where I'm gonna post a link to my landing page, right? You can see what I just did right there. I can go ahead and post my link to my landing page right here, right? And the reason why I'm doing all this, right, is because people are gonna feel like I'm just a YouTuber that saw this post by the official PlayStation's Twitter account and I want to win a PlayStation 2, right? And they are gonna believe this and they're gonna click on the links and they're gonna go ahead and complete your locker, right? But we're gonna come over here and then we're gonna grab the link to this locker right here. So once you copy your links, what you want to do is you want to come back to your Twitter account and just go ahead and paste the link right there, right? But most likely what I want to do is I might go ahead and just shorten the URL. So I might use a website like tinyurl or bit.ly.com if you want to get insights about who is clicking on your links or how many clicks or engagements you're getting from that link. If you want to track that, then make sure you actually shorten your link, right? So I'm just going to go ahead and shorten this URL right here. You want to grab your link. Once you grab your link, you're going to come back to your Twitter account and you're going to paste your link right there, right? And what you want to do is you want to go ahead and add an image, right? So you can see where it says media right here at the bottom left section. I'm just going to go ahead and include our screenshot, right? So that is going to be the screenshot we actually edited with inspect elements. So just remember, anytime you refresh this page is going to go back to the original text, right? So this is not a permanent edit, right? It's just for the sake of this strategy right here, right? So once you do this, guys, you can go ahead and post this on your account. Just go ahead and click on post. Once you click on post, guys, you have finally posted this. We can come over here and view our post, right? So you can see this is our post right here. We're not going to leave this up to Twitter to get engagements for us, right? We're not going to leave this up to Twitter to get traffic for us. We're not going to leave this up to Twitter to get clicks for us. We want to get this ourselves. We want to ensure that this is actually going to earn us money, right? Because we just put in effort and we want to be very, very sure that this effort is going to pay out, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just copy the link to this tweet right here. So I'm going to come over to this top hand section right here and I'm going to copy the link to this page or to this tweet, right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over to a website like likeforlike.org. Like for Like is a website that helps users exchange social actions, right? So for instance, you can like somebody's post or keep liking people's posts and then you earn points. And once you earn some points, you can go and put your own post on the platform and people can start liking your post, right? So generally what you come over here and do is you come over to the top hand section right here and register for an account. Once you register for an account, you have created your account, you want to have a page that looks like this, right? So you can see this is how it works, right? You're going to earn free credits by liking or doing other things like page following or retweeting other people's tweets, right? Once you do that, guys, you're going to gain credits, right? So credits is what's going to help you get people to also repost your tweets, right? So for instance, if I come over here and where it says get free credit, come over here and click on free, it's going to bring me all to this page right here, right? So this is where we're going to actually complete very, very simple actions to get credits. You can see over here, if I like this person's page, this one is going to give you 2 credits right here for following this page. So I'm going to click on follow, right? And once it opens up Facebook, once I click on follow, I'm just going to wait for 3 seconds, right? So let's wait for 1, 2, 3, and then we should come back to our page and click on confirm. and then you're going to see that it's going to actually add 2 credits to our account, right? So we've added 2 credits into our account, and we can go ahead and do the next step, right? So that's very, very easy, right? You can like people's pages, you can follow people's pages, and if I come over here and open this up, you can see that they also have Twitter retweets, right? So if I click on this is Twitter retweets, right? So what you want to do is you want to earn credits by retweeting people's tweets, right? So what you want to do is you want to come over here, do as many actions as you can, like people's pages, follow people's pages, retweet people's tweets, right? And what you want to do is you want to gain as much points as you can, right? If you gain around somewhere like 500, 1000 points, that is a very good starting point, right? And what you want to do is you want to come over here and come over to this page right here, and then come over to where it says add new social network, right? So I'm going to click on this, and this is where you can add your social network, right? You want to come over here and choose whether you want people to like your page or you want people to follow your page. But for this scenario, like, we want people to retweet our tweet, right? Remember, we created a tweet on Twitter. This is the tweet right here, and we want other people to retweet it so people can see it and go ahead and complete our CPA lockers, right? So we're going to come over here, and then this is where you're going to put in your Twitter URL, right? So we're going to go ahead and paste the Twitter URL right here, and then this is where you're going to choose how many credits you want to give anybody that retweets your tweet, right? So a good starting point is to start around maybe 2, right? We're going to put it on 2, and then we're just going to click on submit, right? So once you click on submit, guys, it's going to submit your page to the website, right? So once you submit your page to the website, what it's going to do is other people that are coming to this platform in order to gain points are going to retweet your tweet, right? And these tweets right here, you're going to start seeing people engaging with this tweet, right? Because a lot of people are retweeting it, and Twitter is going to start pushing it automatically, right? And then this is where people are going to start seeing this. People are going to start seeing this screenshot right here, and people are going to click this link right here, right? You're going to click your link. They're going to come over to your landing page, which is this landing page right here. They're going to complete all these steps, and then they're going to finally have to complete your locker. And then once they complete your locker, you're going to get paid, right? So that is exactly how you can use this strategy right here to do exactly what I did, right? So if you have learned something in this video, if you have gained some value in this video, and you really, really appreciate what I just taught you guys in this video, what I want you guys to do is just go ahead and smash that like button. That is just a way to show me that you guys actually like this video right here, right? If you have any questions, go ahead and comment down below in the comment section below, right? Like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, if you want to learn specific strategies that I personally use, and I also currently have students making over $5,000 a month, go ahead and check the first link in the description. That's going to be the link to my course where I teach you people how to go from $0 to $5,000 using my personal CPA marketing strategy, right? So this is where I'm going to end this video right here. I'm going to see you guys next time. Make sure you actually go out there and implement these strategies. Stay safe, stay successful. Peace out.